The 81st session of the Texas legislature is about half over. Let's head into the House for a progress report.
If my math is right, and I'm a journalist because it was the major with the least math and foreign language, but if my math is right, this is day 66 of the session. Monday will be day 70, halfway through the session. What's the most important piece of legislation the House has passed to date?
The most important piece of legislation the House has passed to date. I'd have to go back and look.
Has there been a substantive piece of legislation passed on the House floor?
Not what you would consider substantive.
What would be the most important piece of legislation the House has passed so far this year?
House hadn't had anything on the floor yet.
How come?
A lot of work ahead of us. Committees are working hard.
What would you say is the most important piece of legislation this House has passed so far?
I would imagine some resolution for somebody that has done great things for the state of Texas.
Why have we not seen any substantive legislation on the floor yet?
We've been trying to study the issues and make sure we understand them completely before we bring any bills to the floor.
When was the last time you understood an issue completely?
The lack of floor action leaves plenty of time for quality time with the kids and for reporters to chat amongst themselves about the fine future of their chosen profession.
You know, one of your heroes and mentors was the late Senator Lloyd Bentsen.
Yes.
What might the senator say about what we've seen so far?
I think he'd say, they're doing a great job, aren't they?
It's Thursday, the final work day for most House members, so it's casual day. Here's the chairman of the Calendars Committee, which controls the flow of bills to the House floor.
How many bills have been reported out of calendars? Substantive bills.
None, but we only have about 8 bills in calendars. And so once the committees get going and we get bills, we'll report them out.
Soon.
It would please a lot of Texans for us to pass a budget and go home.
And I know another of your heroes is the famed legislative historian and constitutional scholar Elvis Presley. What might the king say about this?
Don't be cruel, man.
Yes, we're about halfway through the session. The House has passed no substantive bills. Is that about the pace we like to see?
That's a steady pace.
Has the House passed anything really important yet?
Just gas.
Ken Herman for the Austin American Statesman, killing time on the floor of the Texas House.